Hello, this is Sabrina from Piedra Luna Tarot 808. Today I'm bringing you another side of my magical studio. In here I'm using some Nag Champa incense to clear the energy symbolically. If we've been feeling a bit low or we feel like we've been swimming in the waters of uncertainty of Neptune, especially Neptune and Pisces. Yesterday the moon was in Pisces. Today we have a full moon in Aries. And this is a collective reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising Leo signs, as well as Leo, the collective house, the fifth house of fulfillment and creation, of joy, fulfillment in authentic creations, as in everything that has to do with fun and creativity, and how we can, like an artist or like a kid as well, we can be applauded for, or we are seen, or we blossom by our creations, which is an important part of Leo that needs to be recognized for their authenticity. So after that cleansing, so that we step into like a clear area, let us begin with the energies that I'm feeling. First, let me tell you that collectively we have Pluto in the first half and the first house of Capricorn. So that's rebirthing of structures that have to do with, of course, finances and work and our family lives as well, because Capricorn has to do about that. And also we have Jupiter in the, well, actually we have the second house first, Aquarius and Saturn in Aquarius in the second house, which is bringing all that restriction that we're seeing with the economy, with even the restriction that we see because of the recession. We're restricted to what we can do, and the enjoyment of the second house, which is the Taurus house of comfort, and that is bringing us into the third house, which is of communications, but also of our thoughts, our day-to-day thoughts, with Neptune in Pisces, which is very much actually the hangman energy. Here we have Neptune and Pisces. I have written the planet and the zodiac sign. So this energy is of being in the seeing things from a different perspective, but as well of a stalemate. Neptune and Pisces, as in the hangman, is not only about seeing things from a different perspective, but in this sense, and the energy that I'm feeling, it's about having a stalemate of how we're going to proceed next with the Wheel of Fortune, of what our next steps are. And here we have, actually, with the astrological dice, Neptune twice. So that's that feeling. And Neptune is, as I said, in the third house of Aries, third house of communication and of our thoughts as well. And Aries being the starter sign of new beginnings. We're in that meditative energy of what we want to manifest because of all those changes that have occurred in our lives, and thus, of course, in the economy, and therefore in our lives, that are affecting our comfort, that are affecting all that uncertainty, is making Leo energy, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the fifth house of how we feel fulfilled by the creations, by being creative, by using our talents, and being seen by the use of our talents. And right now, Leo is in that energy, or we're all in that creative energy of stalemate, of swimming in our emotions and swimming on all that information and gathering all the information of what's going on around the world, and how we can fit into this new world, and how we can create new things into this world. So we're seeing this energy of Neptune twice on the dice, which is a very strong Neptune energy, of course, and that can bring like swimming in waters of uncertainty, of very emotionally filled and not knowing like where you should be going. And with the ninth house, which is Sagittarius house, and as well as Jupiter's house, along with Aries, that's that need, or that are finding ourselves in another philosophical worldview, in a different worldview, after having been soaked into all the uncertainty of the world and how everything's changing, and wanting to have a new philosophical approach to our lives on how we can create new things, especially that Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and as well as the collective energy of the fifth house and of Leo. Um, your house, Leo, you're right now on the eighth house. Right here, we have the eighth house, which is the house of transformations, along with Scorpio. And of course, as we're entering into the Scorpio season, which starts around October 22nd, you're going to feel more of that urge to go within and to transform, um, or to go very deep inside yourself to see how you can create something new, how can you bring something new to the world that is going to give you a feel make you feel fulfilled internally as well as be seen externally, because of course that's what a job is about, or that's what a business is about. Is not only doing something that you love, but something that the world receives well in its authentic form, and that need for something that you can create, and there's a need for that. And actually and people embracing that is how you become successful. We have the following cards and the following advice for you, for anybody who's in the creative path, in the creative venue, or just if whatever, if you're feeling very um, overwhelmed by the energies of the world, there's the recommendations from the cards are the following, and I'll put the below the names of all the cards. We have here Cernunnos, which is actually the devil card, along with the Two of Wands, and the energy that I'm receiving after checking different decks, four at least or more, because this energy is a bit dense, swimming in the Neptune waters and finding the truth in the Neptune waters, in the murky waters, is that don't be dissuaded by the negativity of the world, the negativity that's happening now because of everything that's going on, and it's putting a toll on people's emotions, and that emotions turn into negative frequencies, and of course people being very critical, or being very harsh, very cross, or even yourself, if you're being polluted by that energy of feeling um, negativity, that you sabotage yourself before even starting your business. And if it's, especially if it's a great idea and you're full of experience, and this is your field, please do not be dissuaded by the negativity. Don't let like any kind of sabotaging going on outside yourself or in your mind make you sway away from making a decision that you're feeling like it's resonant, like you need to create something new for the world, and you know that you have this idea of creation that it's been seeding itself in your life. And use this time of the Libra season for when the Scorpio season starts, to meditate on what is inside yourself, what are your needs, to dive inside your murky waters and to find that creative seed that's inside you, and as well as to recognize what is stopping you from doing that, all the negative self-talk that you might be giving yourself, or listening to the wrong people that are just polluting your ideas and egging you down. With the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups, you've probably, or during this Libra season, you're going to feel, actually it's the other way around, oops, with the Ten of Wands first on the reverse and the Six of Cups, this is an energy actually of having experience, having gone through a path, having you've gone through a path long enough to know that okay, you learned the lessons, and now, like, you learned the lessons like a pro, and now it's time to break the rules like a professional. That once you've gone through the discipline, you already have the experience, but it's already time for you to employ that creation, that experience that you have, into something creative to manifest, something that you're going to enjoy more, where you feel you're going to relax more, where it doesn't feel as burdensome as always carrying the Ten of Wands in your back. With the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, this is also an energy from Virgo, that is actually on, let's see, Virgo is on the ninth house along with Mercury, and that's with the ninth house of philosophy, of starting to work on things that are going to bring you a legacy, with the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. that are going to get you where you want to get, that are going to get you in the comfort that you want to get, that are going to get your family in the comfort that you want to get them to, and that you start working for that in a way that you know that you're working on something creative, that when you get to the end of your life, you feel satisfied by all the talents and the kingdom that you have actually created. And that it is very important for you to find, because Leo, your fifth house is that of creativity, is that of fun, is that of childlike feelings. It's also fertility as well. So beware during this time. This can be a fertile time. If the devil card means temptations, and you don't want any more children, just be careful. You don't get yourself pregnant if you don't want that. But it's also, apart from that energy with the Princess of Cups, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. This is an energy of following your bliss, of something that you feel you can hold dear to your heart, that feels very inspiring. Because I feel that you've been doing a lot of discipline, and you are lacking that creative spark that is very important in your life. And let me see what else. There's also, because we're in the Libra season, there's also this energy of actually this is with the Fool and the Four of Cups, where you've been very discerning because of the next cards. You are being very discerning of the new things that you start in your life, of the things that you want to manifest, of what you're accepting in your life, because you're relating how all those partnerships are taking or adding to where you want to be, and you want to manifest with the Justice and the Two of Cups. You want to manifest things that are fair, partnerships that are harmonious, that feel right, where you feel people are seeing you eye to eye. And this could also relate to the romantic arena, where you immediately might be rejecting people that you know they don't have, they're not in your same vibration, because you're walking away uh, from being left in the cold. You're walking away from difficult any kind of situation where you feel like you're not being taken into consideration, you're being left out in the cold, is something that is precarious. You're walking away from that financially or romantically. Anything that is draining you and is not adding to that 10 of Cups that you want to build, you're leaving that behind. With the Knight of Cups and the Lovers, you're very much going to be Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the fifth house, also on regards to family and getting together with another person, because the fifth house can also be partnership and romance. You're in that energy where you only want to, you're only pursuing things that feel, with the Knight of Cups and the Lovers, like true love, like it's something that's in your vibration, that it just doesn't happen. Maybe a bit romanticized. You could be idealizing your perfect partner. But if in the past you maybe have taken people that didn't meet the bar, then this is a good time to just taking people that you know you're consciously coupling with them romantically. That is not just something that just happened, but that both of you, if you're starting a relationship, you only want people that you know are in the same position or in the same stage in their life, where if they are uniting with someone, it's because they're doing it from a conscious place, and from a place of bringing something nice, something of authentic value, and someone that resonates with your moral values as well, and with your ethical code. I also feel that this is going to be a time where you're going to be um, like swimming a lot in, or meditating a lot, how you become the King of Pentacles in your life, how you manifest a reality, a financial reality where you feel independent, where you feel in control of your daily life. And when the Scorpio season starts, I feel you're going to be ready to get out of that waiting period, of that hangman position, of that stalemate, and finally start moving forward, because of these cards, because of the Chariot and the Page of Swords, where you're going to somehow The Scorpio season is going to push you forward to take decisions, to take the reins of your life, to move forward to with the Page of Swords, with the things that you've been investigating, that you wanted to, that were like a right step for you in your plan, in whatever is it that you want to build or create. And this doesn't have to be like only financial or business or anything creative. It could even be something artistic that you also see that it could be a venue or for you to feel fulfilled. I feel there's a like a financial thing going on here. Could be, of course, of how we marry our day-to-day work life with something that feels fulfilling. So that could also be the topic. But it could also be like a hobby or something that because not everybody can be fulfilled at their workplace. It could also be an addition of adding something where you feel it's a creative outlet, and that maybe you won't be able to live out of that, but it will give you enough satisfaction. If that's not the case, it'll give you enough satisfaction for you to feel fulfilled, and that maybe in a near future it could actually be something that could lead you into that financial independence. Um, with the Knight of Swords and the Strength, for me it's a calling during this month and the start of the Scorpio season of having the strength to follow through, to have the determination to go through with your plan and not to be dissuaded by any kind of self sabotage or the sabotaging of other people, because once anybody wants to start something new, they want to get out of line, there's always going to be a lot of people telling you why you shouldn't, and especially there are the people that never dared to do anything new. They never dared to believe in their dreams, in their talents, in their creativity, or maybe they're not even that kind of creative people. Maybe that's not their forte, and somehow they like to pick other people apart that are doing something that it's fulfilling. Of course, that doesn't mean like let go of your job and just start your creative venue. You have to be smart about it as well. I mean, it's about smart moves, but it's also like taking calculated risks, and to be determined in that sense to follow your dream, because you actually have the knowledge to create this something new. If this is resonating with you, you have the knowledge, you have the experience, you have the talent, or maybe you don't have the experience but you have the keen mind to develop something, and you have the passion and the fire, that very Leo and inspiring passion to follow through and to create some, to manifest actually. So you have like your thoughts are here in your mind with especially with the butterfly headband that she has. You have the right ideas, and when the Scorpio season starts, you're gonna start manifesting. As long as you're using this time for your benefit, where you're actually planting, where you're going within, where you're looking at your strategy, where you're also understanding your own mind, because your own mind could be your worst enemy during this time, because of Scorpio season and people being a bit negative. So use that energy, that creative spark that you have, that maybe if it's something that is bothering you inside of you, um, that you feel you haven't been creating anything as of lately, use it as a meditate during this season, from the Libra season to the start of the Scorpio season, to start manifesting the future that you want. And let's see with the last cards. Here we have, actually with the dice, let me show you, the Hangman and Judgment. So that's actually that energy of being in a stalemate and judging what our next steps are, what our calling is, of knowing that we, with the Ten of Wands, that we've gathered experience, that we've gone through a trail for a long time, or we know sufficient or a lot about a certain topic, and that is with the Five of Wands, that is that puts us above the competition. With the King of Wands here, perfect with this, that is synchronicity, that we're in the right track. With the King of Wands, that is going to be your fuel to manifest. Your experience is going to make you stand out from the competition, and that as long as you're marrying yourself and committing yourself to something that you love, and you're not letting like sabotaging from the devil, or sabotaging can also be just watching a lot of YouTube videos and not doing your own videos, or it can be binge watching on Netflix and not starting to do that creative thing. Sorry, now that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be doing that. There's a time, of course, for rest and for binging on Netflix and YouTube videos, but don't let that be hindering you from starting something creative. And let's see. I believe that is. I have more cards, but they're actually saying the same things that the other cards are saying. So that would be your message, the message for you, Leo. And let me recapitulate on regards to that. You're gonna be going through a time of. Maybe I'm just gonna show you these two cards. The with the Ace of Pentacles upside down and the Death upside down, of feeling, of course, this the lack of the economy and all the changes. And maybe it doesn't mean that you're going to be in a lack situation, but because of the recession, because there's less, because there's transformation, and how everything's going, that is giving you like that impetus, that motivation to go within, to go on the hangman energy of the stalemate, of going within and just getting creative on how you can be the King of Pentacles, how you can create something new, how can you use the experience that you have in whatever field that you're passionate about, and how you can turn it into the Ten of Pentacles, how you can turn it into a day-to-day practice that's going to grow and it's going to make you feel fulfilled, where, let's see, where's the three? Oh, here it is. Where every day is going to bring you closer. The three of Pentacles, every day is going to bring you closer to the Ten of Pentacles, and to feeling like you've been doing something that has filled your heart with the, if I find it, here, with the Princess of Cups, with the Page of Cups, of having worked on something that is true to your heart, that it's authentic, and that is where you feel your character is blooming, and that is going to be well accepted, of course, by society, something that is going to be well applauded, and it's going to bring you into that comfort that you're looking forward to be at. And that might also include who you're including in your personal life, who has a chance to your energy, who is aligning with your energy. And there's I feel there's good chances the by the Scorpio season of even meeting new people that could actually be of addition, romantic or business partners that could put you in the right place where you need to be, that could add to your idea, to your plan, to your project. And it could, as I said, could be something business partner, or it could be long term, as in a romantic partner that is going to have your very similar way of thinking. And I say this because these times are times of transformation, where people are feeling more real than, not everybody, but there's a shaking of the ground for everyone, and that is making people be more courageous, more authentic, more into being the best self they can be. And that also opens people's eyes to the people that have value. So it is a great chance of people that are aligned in wanting to have a great relationship, or a great business relationship, romantic or business, or both, to align together in forces and to create something good and wonderful. I hope you like that, Leo, if Sun, Moon, and Rising, or as well as the fifth house for everybody, the collective. If you like that, please like, share, subscribe. You can leave a comment. If you leave a comment, I will give you a 2 free reading card. Just write down free reading on the comment, and my contacts are in the description if you would like to book a thorough, of course, reading on regards to how your life, or how everything's gonna plan out or pan out in your specific birth chart for Libra season as well as Scorpio season. Blessings to you, Leo. I hope you don't feel lost at all during this time. It is a time to go within. It's a time to feel like you're swimming in murky waters. But in those murky waters, Leo, I promise you're going to find great treasures, diamonds, copper, gold, silver, many things that you can use, metaphorically speaking, as your talents to create, to be, to birth new things that you can call your own and you can feel proud of them, and that are gonna bring you into a comfortable situation, and that it's gonna feel joyful and fulfilling to work each day on that project. Blessings, Leo.